Welcome to Street Sense, where I share with you uncommon wisdom tips to help you succeed in your finances, career, business, and relationships. My name is Talent Man. You can officially call me Maxwell Mensa. Today I'm sharing with you 7 practical ways to stop procrastination. 7 practical ways to stop procrastination. But before I get into it, I want to urge you kindly subscribe to my channel now, like this video, leave a comment for me, and share this video. But then don't forget, you need to subscribe. So yeah, subscribe now. I'm waiting for you. Subscribe now. Okay, have you subscribed? All right, thank you. So let's get into it. 7 practical ways to stop procrastination. See, procrastination is something that worries almost everyone in this world. Procrastination has disturbed everyone at one point or the other. Some people have mastered the art of overcoming their procrastination, but some still wallow in procrastination even though they want to become great in future. Now, if you want to become great in future and you're still procrastinating at this point in your life, then forget about progressing in life. Forget about becoming successful. Forget about reaching certain heights in life, because you can't be able to, because you are procrastinating. So 7 ways to stop procrastination. First way is to have goals that motivate you. Have goals that motivate you. Look, if you set goals for yourself or for your life, and there are goals that motivate you and wake you up every morning, you will stop procrastinating. You will stop. If your goals are of high value and they motivate you enough, you won't procrastinate, because you know, look, I have a goal to fight for. I have a target to meet, and I am so motivated by this target that, look, nothing will make me procrastinate. Nothing. Even when I'm procrastinating for 5 minutes, I'm like, hey, no, Charlie, get up and go get some work doing. Because look, your goals are motivating you. Your goals are strong enough and they are motivating you. So if you want to stop procrastination, probably you're procrastinating because the goals you have are not big enough, they're not challenging enough, they are not motivating enough. So even if you don't do them, it's like, well, nothing is lost. But if you set goals that are big enough, that motivate you, look, you will stop procrastinating. Second is to train your willpower. Train your willpower. Now, no one can control your willpower. No one can control your will against your wish. So you are the only one who has command over your will. So train your mind or yourself to have control over your willpower, to have a strong willpower, such that if you say you're going to do A, B, C on Monday, make sure on Monday you do A, B, C. Don't plan to do A, B, C. Then when it's time to do it, you say, oh, let me just shift the ABC to Tuesday because I don't feel like doing anything. Then Tuesday comes, oh, let me shift it to Wednesday. And I say, Wednesday is not anything. Wednesday is just like Tuesday. Let me shift it. And when the Wednesday comes and you have to do it, then you do only A instead of A, B, and C. If you want to really stop procrastination, then learn to train your willpower. Learn to have command over your will. 3, visualize your end result often. Visualize your end result often. So you have set goals for yourself, goals that are motivating, goals that motivate you, and you have command over your willpower. Now, every now and then, visualize the end result you have in mind. So by end of year, I want to be in my own 3-bedroom apartment. By end of year, I want to start driving my own 4x4 car. By end of year, I want to get married. By end of year, I want to have the particular phone. By end of year, I want to have X amount of money in my account. Visualize this end result often. Constantly have this end result in your mind. The more you have this particular end result in mind, the more you feel motivated to continue to pursue your dreams, your talents, and your ideas. Because you know, when you continue to pursue these dreams, talents, and ideas, the closer you are to reaching the results you want to have. So you want to move into your own 3-bedroom apartment in 3 months' time, and you have that particular goal in mind. Continue to visualize it every night, and then visualize it. Hey, so in 3 months' time, I'll be in my own 3-bedroom apartment. My hall, I'll have a 75 inches TV there. I'll have a very nice sofa. I'll do some nice lighting in my hall. My bedroom, I'll use a queen size bed. I'll have 2 monitors in my room, so that one will be for business, one will be for personal stuff. My kitchen will be so big and so nice. My bathroom will be this. I'll have a swimming pool in my house. This is the end result you want to have in 3 months' time. Continue to visualize it every day. Every day, create a mood board, or let me say, create a picture in your mind about the end result you want to have, and visualize it often. The more you visualize it, the more you play it in your mind and look at it in your mind's eye, the closer you will be to working towards getting there. Because the thing will be on your mind so much that every time you are even sleeping, you wake up and say, hey, no, I have to work towards a particular end goal that I want to have. So visualize your end result often as possible. Next, hang out or chat with friends who are achievers. Hang out or chat with achievers often. Let me say that way. Hang out or chat with achievers often. So if you want to stop procrastination, Then stop chatting with friends who don't have any big dreams. Stop chatting with friends who think too small. Stop, because these are small thinkers. They don't need to go beyond anything. They don't have to do any extra job to reach their goals, because their goals are so small that even if they are sleeping every day, they can still reach the goals anyway. So it's very small goals. But you who have a big plans, big ideas, big vision, look for a way to hang out often or chat often with people who are achievers, people who are also doing big things, who are also dreaming big dreams, so that both of you or all of you, anytime you come together or anytime you are chatting, you're talking about big things, talking about the future, big things you want to do in future. So there's a lot of motivation around you always. But if you want to do big things and you're hanging around people who are small achievers, who don't have any big dreams, very soon you will become like them. Because if, like they say, if you're an eagle and you want to hang out with chickens, very soon you become like a chicken. But if you're a chicken and you hang out with eagles, if it's possible, soon you start believing that, look, your wings can take you higher, and probably you may also you may also start doing like the eagles. So if you want to be an eagle, stop hanging around chickens and start soaring with eagles. If you want to be a big achiever, stop chatting and hanging out with small achievers, people who don't have any big dreams. Chat often and hang out often with people who are achievers or who want to become achievers and have big plans for their lives. Next, eat the ugliest frog first. Eat the ugliest frog first. And that is something I learned from Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog. You know, in most parts of the world, we don't eat frogs. We don't eat frogs. But then in some countries, they eat frogs. They actually catch the frogs, they roast them or they cook them, whatever it is, and they eat the frog. If you've never eaten frog before, and you are fond of seeing nasty frogs and seeing how frogs are nasty, and you go somewhere, you find yourself and you are being asked to eat frog, and that's the only food you can actually eat. If you don't eat that food, hunger will kill you and you have to eat that food. I mean, what do you do? Are you going to really eat that frog? Brian Tracy says, if you have to eat that frog, look among those frogs and eat the ugliest one among them first. So there are 5 frogs in the place you are supposed to eat. Look for the ugliest one and eat that ugliest frog first, literally. After eating the ugliest frog, I mean, your mind are like, if I've eaten the ugliest frog, then the other ones, I mean, they are nothing. Let me just eat them also, because the ugliest one is gone. So let me just eat the other ones also. The same thing has to do with your chasing your dreams or chasing your vision. Attend to the biggest or the most challenging vision or plans you have first. So you want to do 5 things this week. After the 5 things you want to do this week, which one is like the most challenging one, the biggest one, the toughest one? Do that one first. Attend to that one first. Go after that one first. When you go after that one and you start making progress, you realize that if I've gone after this big dream, this big plan, this big vision, then these small ones, let me just go after them. Then you realize you start going after them. So eat the ugliest frog first. Go after the most challenging ideas or vision first. The toughest of all the ideas you have. Go after the toughest one first. When you start pursuing that one, you get enough motivation to stop procrastinating, and you will continue to do the rest of the plans you have. So eat the first or the ugliest frog first, and make sure you do it without too much analysis. You see the thing, you have to eat it. Really, just start eating it. See, the more you try to wait and overanalyze and analyze and look at all the pros and cons and going back and forth 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will lose the motivation to want to do a particular thing, and you will procrastinate on that thing for a long time. So if you don't want to procrastinate, you have the idea, you think about this 1, 2, 1, 2, get going, start pursuing it. Start. Once you start, you get enough motivation to do all the other things that you plan to do as well. Next is to have an accountability partner. Have an accountability partner. Have someone, a friend or a brother or a cousin or an uncle, whoever it is, or a mentor. Have someone who is your accountability partner, who you will let them know, I want to do X, Y, Z in this month. I want to do this particular thing in this particular year. So I want to share with you so that you hold me accountable. Yeah, from time to time, try and ask me, find out for me how it's going, whether I'm accomplishing my targets, what I'm doing to reach there, what is stopping me, what motivation I need, what assistance I need. Have an accountability partner. And if it is someone who, both of you can be there for each other. So the person is your accountability partner, and also the person's accountability partner. So it becomes like a two-way thing where I'm helping you, you are helping me. It really helps so that you stop procrastinating. If you can't overcome procrastination and you don't get someone to be accountable to, you will never stop procrastinating. You will never stop. And you procrastinate before you know it, you will never ever go after your dreams. The last is to learn to say no. Learn to say no. Sometimes you say too much here, that's why you're procrastinating. So there are important things to do, but because you are saying yes to everyone's invitation, everyone's ideas, everyone's plans, you are honoring other people's invitations, you're honoring other people's plans, you're having other people to pursue their plans, and you are rather keeping your own plans in the cupboard because you are saying, oh, I need to go help these friends, so let me hold on with my own ideas, my own plans, my own vision, my own agenda, my own dreams. No. So learn to say no. You shouldn't say yes to every opportunity. Don't say yes to every invitation. Don't say yes to every invite to go somewhere or to do something. Learn to say no to people so you can say yes to your own dreams, so you can stop procrastinating and go after your dreams, your talents, and your ideas. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Street Sense with me, Maxwell Mensah. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe now, and I will see you on the next episode.